This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
And for you fans out there, he worked his ass off to be entertaining for you guys last year, and I thought he was. So let's just hope for the best for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Can I spin this now for you? Can I? Instead of worrying so much about Fitzpatrick, Fitz is what he is, bro. He's already thrown to all these guys. He'll be fine. I'm not worried about him at all. I'm really not. Guy's been in the league 20 years, bro. Okay, he knows Changeli's system. He knows the receivers, the main receivers. Devontae Parker, Preston Williams, Mike Gesicki, and Isaiah Ford. He knows them. Oh, and Jakeem Grant. He knows them all. Okay? So the young guys, he's got to get the timing down with those guys, all that. That's fine, whatever. This is a great opportunity for Josh Rosen and Tua. That's what it is. Fitz was getting all the number one reps. So now Rosen will get the number one reps along with Tua. You know what I mean? And since Rosen has actually practiced well, I'll get into Omar Kelly's comments in a little bit. I thought they were humorous. So, you know, this is a great opportunity for Josh Rosen. Remember, Josh Rosen took over the off-season passing program from Ryan Fitzpatrick. He wasn't in town, so Rosen was the guy that worked out with the receivers. Well, he's thrown the ball well so far in the first couple of days of practice. So now he gets to kind of run with the big dogs a lot and show the coaches that, hey, I've improved in doing this and that. Now, listen, we're not going to get a real feel till we get to a game. But still, this is a nice opportunity for both guys to show that they have a grasp of the offense, that they're understanding what Changeli's trying to teach. And Fitz is a guy that already knows Changeli. Changeli already knows Fitz. They've coached and played together several years now on two different teams. So the familiarity between those two guys is so comforting that I'm not worried about it. So if Fitz has to miss a couple days or a week, that when he gets back, you'll have plenty of time to get a couple practices in to then start the regular season. And he's going to know his assignments. Not worried about it at all. In fact, I'm going to look at this as a positive. Ladies and gentlemen, we're into development. We're not thinking about the Super Bowl right now, okay? We want to see Austin Jackson become the left tackle. We want to see Solomon Kinley play well. We want to see Hunt play well. We want to see Dieter climb the charts and become a starter. We want to see Preston Williams build on his second year. I'm inspired by Jakeem Grant because I know he had a rough one last year, and that sumbitch is going to be motivated to kick ass this year. You see what I'm saying? It's about Raekwon Davis. It's about Raekwon McMillan. It's about all these kind of cats, dude. That's what this is about. It's about developing players. Hopefully a Christian Wilkins improves on what he did last year. That's what this is all about. So since we're in the stage of development, okay, and I know I'm probably one of the few people that gets excited about this because I was excited about last year. I got even more excited as the year went on because I'm seeing development. And that's what I'm looking forward to this year, is watching guys develop and play better and see if Nick Needham can build on what he did last year. That's what I want, guys and ladies out there. That's what this is all about. So let's not freak out that Fitz is out and that this might kill our season and this and that. No, man, let's just relax. Hopefully it's not a serious thing. Let's focus on Josh Rosen and Tua. Let's see how they handle the next day or two or three that Fitz is out. How do they practice? How do they run the offenses? This is great practice time for them. That's the way I'm going to look at it. It's a developmental type of thing, and that's the frame of mind that you should have right now. Last year, I was trying to get people out of that frame of mind of tanking, wasn't I? The entire year. Every time I ran into somebody, no, they're not tanking. I was on a show with Mark Littlebridge, and he's on with two other NFL players. They're all three NFL players. Last time, Bill, am I an NFL player, an ex-NFL player in any way?
Oh, that would be a big negative.
Okay. So I'm sitting there with the three NFL players. They're doing a hardcore football show. Okay, they're not clowning around and talking about stupid-ass stuff and, what sandwich I ate today and if you like the public sub. No. These are three football guys. They forgot more football than I know. Okay? So two of them were like, hey, so tell us about your Dolphins. Why are they tanking? So I explained to them, and I went through the whole thing of what they did, why they tore everything down, the cap, this, that. When I was done with the conversation, I convinced both guys that they weren't tanking. They now understood what they were trying to do. Then I came back on their show 2 months later when they were in the middle of their winning streak and they were 5-4. It was like right before the New England game. And they told me, dude, you were on target the entire time about that. Because it's about having the right way of looking at this whole thing. And if you look at it the wrong way, you set yourself up to get pissed off and frustrated. They weren't tanking. By the end of the year, everybody realized all the people that were saying tanking, they look completely dumb, right? And what happened this week now? Yannick Ngakoue, right? Mike Lombardi shoots out this irresponsible rumor about, they're close on a deal. Well, did it happen, by the way? It was 3 days ago. What happened? And so then he followed up a terrible report by saying the Jets were involved. The agent of Ngakoue had to come out and say, there's nothing to this, right? But whatever. And then I got the Dolphin fans. And I think some people in the media were like, if he's available, they should go. Again, you don't understand what the Dolphins are doing. They weren't tanking, and they're not going out to overpay for a guy that's a hell of a player. But if you have to give up picks and a $20+ million salary a year for a team that's not an Ngakoue away from a Super Bowl, it's the stuff that Mike Tannenbaum used to do. And that's what this is all about. It's about having the right frame of mind. It's about looking at the Dolphins rebuild the way it's supposed to be and what they're actually doing. They're not tanking. They're not going out and spending on free agents and trading away. They're in the business of accumulating picks, not giving them away. I have you not noticed that for the last year and a half? So why would anybody say, let's go trade for Ngakoue? They don't do that. Now, 3 years from now, in 2023, when they win the Super Bowl, that year they may feel going into that season they're one or two players away. That's when you mortgage. You don't mortgage for Ndamukong Suh when you're nowhere near the Super Bowl. If you were an Ndamukong Suh away from the Super Bowl because you were terrible against the run, then you get Ndamukong Suh. That's how they're going to do it in this front office. And this right here, it's not the end of the world if Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't play. We're in a developmental stage. So let's develop Josh Rosen. Let's develop Tua. Let's develop Malcolm Perry. Let's develop all these cats. Andrew Van Ginkel, you showed me something at the end of the year, baby. Let's go. Vince Beagle is out. Time for you to step up. Development, baby. That's what this is about. Have that attitude, like I do, about them. Notice what they're doing. And then you're going to enjoy the ride a lot more. Because I tried to kind of get you enthused about it last year at the beginning of the year, okay? And people were calling me psycho and a maniac, like, how can you be looking forward to it? But a year later, now you know what I'm now everybody knows why I was looking forward to it. Because now people are sensing what I'm sensing because it's year 2 of the build. Now we're seeing more talent on the field.